Okay, potato diet, day 23. Okay, pretty good. That's 2.5 kilos down. Out of potatoes today, so I had to get on the Deco bike rentals and just go not that far to go to the grocery store to pick up some more so I could make breakfast. So I was really tired. I could barely move, and I still feel that way. And it's Tuesday, and I rode hard on Sunday when I took one of these rental bikes out with a bike club and did 85 kilometers really hard, including the last 10 kilometers at 33 kilometers an hour. Oh, that was really exhausting. So, and then I felt it, and then I rode the next day on Sunday, not too hard, didn't really hurt, but then, so I picked up, here I am getting the potatoes back. I got 5 pounds of russets, 5 pounds of Yukons. They're like $5 each per each bag, so that's pretty bad. That's 13 pounds for $10. What a rip-off. Didn't feel like potatoes straight away, so I made my famous Chinese no chicken salad. And the cheating part is it uses a tangerine, half a bag of top ramen, which is 200 calories, handful of wasabi soy almonds, and about 20 grams of sesame oil. All right, so this is day 23 of the potato diet, and the weigh-in was good today. It came back down to where I've lost 2.5 kilos over the whole course of this experiment. And interestingly, yesterday, which was Monday, I had a huge weigh-in, meaning that my weight was elevated by about 1.8 kilos and from what it is today. And that was really, I kind of expected it because I knew that when I work out really hard, so on Saturday, as I said, I took out one of those city bike rentals, those 20 kilo plus bikes, and I took it out for a 85 kilometer ride, hard ride with San Diego Bike Club. And those guys are a bunch of super serious racers, or the group that I went with were beginners, but they still all had carbon bikes, and we still went all really far. And when I came back at the end, I met some people. I met some people that I knew. We were screwing around, racing on the streets at over. The pace was over 33 kilometers an hour for at least 10 or 15 kilometers. And you try that on one of those piece of crap bikes that the tourists ride, right? You're not supposed to take that thing out with the bike racers. Okay, so anyway, all right. So I knew my weight might be higher because you could just feel it. So I'm really tired right now. And this morning, when I got on the bike to go get my groceries, I was like, I could barely move. I just went as slow as possible. And I know it's Tuesday, and I didn't bike. I biked 40 kilometers on Sunday. So hard day Saturday, easy day Sunday, rest day yesterday, still, and then yesterday's morning's weigh-in was really high. Because I know that I can feel it in my muscles. I know when the legs are really tired. And I think there's some swelling, and you could look it up. I think it's probably well known that there's some kind of inflammation associated with really hard working out. So I wasn't surprised at all that my weigh-in yesterday was high. And so didn't worry about it at all because I knew I didn't binge out on food. I knew it wasn't food related. So over the weekend it was potatoes, but there was a little bit of rice because I had to go out for dinner one night. And then there were my smoothies that I drink. And not that it matters because I biked really hard on Saturday, but after the ride, I went and got, just because I was rushing around, I did not have a chance to properly recover. So I had to get I ate 3/4 of a bagel. 3/4 because the last quarter I just said, okay, fine, I have enough. I'm not going to die now, so I threw out the last quarter. But I didn't properly recover. on Saturday. I mean, I rode really hard. I rode, 5 hours doing that 85 kilometers. And I had to go run a bunch of, I had to go do a bunch of stupid stuff. I had to actually go walk a little bit. So didn't have time to recover, didn't have the food. And then we went out for dinner later, and it just wasn't a great recovery. So I'm feeling it now. That's my story. So that's why I feel crappy. But we're gonna ride tonight because I ride all the time. If you look at my Strava, you'll see last week I did 260 something kilometers. This week, who knows? But it averages 200 kilometers an hour, 200 kilometers a week. So I'm always going to ride. I'll take a rest day here and there. I'm riding hard. I ride a lot, but still, like I said, for the whole year, last year I rode massive amounts. Same thing, 10,000 kilometers last year. Couldn't lose a pound. Probably gained some weight. And so what's the difference between then and now? Back then it was start solution all you can. And right now, this fast weight loss where I'm losing about 100 grams a day on the potato diet. It's unbelievable. It's faster than I've ever done before. I've shown the graphs in the other videos. 100 grams a day is very fast. So here we are, day 23. I've lost 2.5 kilos. That's over 100 grams a day. That's a lot. That's like scooping out some fat every day, 100 grams of fat, handful, throwing it out of your body. It's the greatest thing ever. Potato cleanse is wonderful. And there's no restriction. And I'm cheating. So I'm cheating because I'm eating quite a bit of smoothies. As a matter of fact, you can see I got more bananas than I ever normally buy. I buy a bunch now because I am making smoothies. Because I'm hungry at the end of the night. And so I think I'm pinpointing down exactly why. I mean, I've talked about it a lot in the other videos because this, potatoes don't have a lot of reward. They're not that interesting. You're not going to overeat them. So it's definitely a key is not overeating. And the other thing is I can incorporate smoothies. They're pretty low they're pretty low density calories compared to what I used to eat. So I'm running a calorie deficit. I am not restricting myself other than variety. I felt like last night before I went to sleep, I had 2 big smoothies, 2 whole banana smoothies. No restriction. All right. And yesterday I had half a can of almonds. Doesn't matter. I'm cheating, but I'm losing weight. So I'll continue. Keep calling this a potato diet as long as I'm losing weight, and mostly featuring potatoes. But I'll be cheating, and you know that because I've told you already. All right. Let me show you one of my little secrets to not overeating. So what I did is I built a little time lock box here as my Arduino, as an Arduino project. So it's a plexiglass box. I glued it all together, all plexiglass, pretty easy to make. And that bezel was a hassle to make. So it's an LCD touchscreen. Although right now it's locked out. You can't do anything but wait. And what it's counting down is, 5 hours and 20 minutes till it opens up, and I can get my hands on that remaining can of soy wasabi almonds, which is probably only a quarter can left, and top ramen. It's only about a half bag left. I'll probably lock it up for another 8 hours as soon as it opens up. I have enough willpower to do that. But if I didn't, I would have eaten all those nuts and all that top ramen immediately. But I could put all my goodies behind this in this box, and I have enough self-confidence, or I have enough willpower to close it up. Without the box, I don't have enough willpower. I'll eat everything, so I rely on this box, if you know what I mean.